Hi everyone, it is Haley here of Discourse of a Divine Diva, and it has been a while since I have recorded a video. I will have a February unboxing that's going to go up before this, and today is March unboxing. So I have Sephora Play, I have Boxycharm, I have Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and I have Weebox, which is all about Scotland. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everyone is safe and inside and healthy, and that you guys are managing. It's a weird time, and I am going to say this in the February one too. It's just weird and crazy and kind of scary, and we are going on 4 weeks in the house. We did go to Seattle and the beach mid-March, right before the quarantine kicked in and all of that. We're doing okay, and yeah, it's just, you know, there's tons of stuff to do in the house. There is no reason for anyone to be bored. If you're bored, you're not trying hard enough. You got things to do. Get a hobby. There's no reason in this day and age for people to be bored. We have technology. You're obviously watching YouTube. There's a million things to watch. I have tons of books to read. I have tons of things I want to paint. I have so many pictures to edit. So we're going to get into this and have some fun and not think about all the virus stuff. Because if you're like me, there's just so much stuff and you need an escape. And that's why you watch videos and all of that stuff. So no more virus talk. Let's get into unboxing. First up is Sephora Play. All right, the theme of March's Sephora Play is beauty in the wild. And so there's this really cute illustration of animals. There's a lion, there's a tiger, there's a koala, there's an elephant, lots of fun stuff. And then they have some little tips for various beauty applications. Then on the back is all the stuff that we're about to talk about. So let's get into it. The bag this month is green, and it is one of the plastic sort of resealable ones. Again, these are great for travel, for organizing, anything you want, really. I mean, they're handy, they're resealable, and I have a lot of them, and they do come in handy. All right, first things first, we have the Laura Mercier eyeshadow caviar chrome eyeshadow stick in metallic taupe. Now these are kind of a multitasking thing because I'm sure that you could kind of use it as a highlighter and stuff. I mostly use it as an eyeshadow, but it can be an eyeliner, really whatever you want it to be. The color is really, really gorgeous. I will show you everything up close. But it is a nice, I don't know, I wouldn't call it taupe. It is more like champagne-y gold. It's a warm tone. It is very metallic and pretty. And I really, really love using these eyeliner sticks and liquid eyeshadows because they are long wearing typically and really easy to just kind of swipe and go. It's really handy for travel. It's one of those things you can throw in your purse and touch it up throughout the day if you need to. But typically they're long wearing and you don't really need to touch them up. But if it's something you want to add a little bit more, zhuzh it up a bit if you were going out to dinner after work or something like that, it's really great. So I love these because they are versatile, they are long wearing, and they're easy to carry around. They're easy to travel with. They're just versatile, but very kind of low maintenance, if you understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Next, we have the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in Star Woman. This is a classic red matte lip color. It says you need to shake it well, which I think is weird, but it's essentially a liquid lip. You guys know how this works. It is a really pretty red color, and it actually has a different applicator. Usually they're a little bit more flexible, like doe foot applicators. This one is very pointed, which is actually really great for kind of lining the lips and filling them in. Geez, a little bit goes a long way. Um, that's crazy. It's a gorgeous color and it goes on really smooth. It really, really glides on nicely. It does have a very vanilla scent to it. It's not overpowering, it's very faint, but it does smell nice. It's very light and very smooth. I can't even feel anything on my hand. So that's really good. That's a gorgeous color. That is absolutely beautiful. Um, I can't wait to wear that. All right, next up we have the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer in Nude Glow. This is going to be a moisturizer that gives you a glow while also hydrating your skin. So basically, you know, apply it over your face. You can use it with or without makeup, whatever you choose. We are going to look at it now. So it is like, it's very light in color, but once you really rub it in, it fades into your skin, but it is very glowy. I'm really interested to try this. It also has a very fruity smell. I'm trying to place what it smells like, but it's almost like a fruity cake, like a pineapple upside down cake or something. It has a very like coconutty, fruity smell to it. So this is the part of my hand. You see that glow? That's from that moisturizer. That's insane to me. I definitely want to try this, especially for under a powder foundation. I'm wearing powder foundation today, and having that extra shimmer sheen underneath would be really great. So I'm really looking forward to that. It smells so good. All right, next up we have the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Moisturizer with ceramides. It's a very rich moisturizer with a luxe texture and is going to hydrate your parched skin. While it is a richer moisture heavy moisturizer, it's very hydrating. It does have a lighter texture. It's not super heavy feeling. It feels very light. But it does do a really great job at hydrating. And I know that my mother-in-law, she's in her 60s, and she's tried this and really, really likes it. She ended up buying a full size, I believe. So it's really great if your skin is drier, if you're older and it's getting more dry. I've used this before, and again, it's really great. My skin is getting more dry now. I still have the oily like T-zone, but everything else is a little more dry, so I've had to hydrate and kind of change my skincare routine a little bit because of it. But this is a really great product. Drunk Elephant has really great products anyway, but I know this is one of their more popular ones, and it is really awesome. Okay, the next product is the Amika Undone Volume and Matte Texture Spray. So this is going to give you that sort of beachy, tousled volume thing going on without any salt. And it's going to give you that texture, and it does say matte, so it's not going to be shiny or anything. I know I don't really like salt sprays because they tend to have that sort of grimy feeling on your hair. There is the, let's see, what is it? Caviar something. It's in a purple bottle. I have it. It's a salt-free spray, and I like that a lot. Anyway, let's see what this smells like. Okay, it kind of smells like a dry shampoo. It's a very fresh, clean smell. Amika has really great products. In fact, I like their dry shampoo a lot. And so this is going to be a similar thing where it gives you texture and volume. You could probably use it in place of a dry shampoo. But I'm interested to see if it has that grimy feeling, if it makes my hair feel more dry, because a lot of texturizing sprays do have like a drier feel to them. And so your hair can feel a little crispy in a bit. So I can't wait to try this and test it out. It does smell nice. So yeah, great. This is very useful. All right, the last thing is a fragrance. You guys know I'm not really into fragrances. I have one that I've worn for 17 years now. This is called Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. So let's spray it on here. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. At first it kind of smelled like wet wipes, but there's a sweeter scent to it. It's not too soapy. I wouldn't say it's necessarily warm or musky. It smells nice though. I kind of like it. There's almost like a citrus. Do they have any kind of oh, maybe the thing will say. It says warm and spicy family, so I did get that part wrong. But the top note is citrus, and that's what I smell. It says also violet and coffee. I don't necessarily smell those, but I do smell the citrus a bit. Anyway, it's not awful. Maybe it's your thing. So I'm glad that it's not awful. Maybe I'll test it out. Maybe I'll spritz some on my wrist. And we'll see what it smells like in a bit. Okay, just an update. It's dried on my wrist, and I do smell a little bit more of the kind of coffee undertone. It's almost like coffee grounds that have been like dried or something. I don't know. It's not super heavy, but I do think I smell a little bit more of the floral when it's on my wrist too, and not so much the citrus. So that's interesting. Just thought I'd update you. Next, we are going to talk Boxycharm, and the theme of this month is pretty edgy. So first up is the QMS, let's find it, Meta Cosmetics Lip Line Corrector. This is the product that I chose because I do notice that as I'm aging, my lips are getting a little bit more lines and stuff around the edges, just a bit, where certain lipsticks will feather a tiny bit, and I don't want that to happen. So I thought I would try this. It is formulated for the upper lip area to target fine lines and wrinkles. It's a high-performance, lightweight serum designed to hydrate and plump lips for a smoother, youthful appearance. It retails for $200, which is crazy. But I think I've tried another serum from this brand and really like it. So I'm really interested to see if this works because I would love plumper lips. And a more hydrated area. Because I do feel like my upper lip does tend to get a little more dry. So, I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, okay. The top came out like that. I'm just going to put... Oh, this is weird. It spins as you press it. What is happening? Okay, that's all we need. So it is a very, it's more liquidy. It's almost like a liquid / gel. It feels very hydrating. It's not oily. It doesn't really have a scent. It feels really hydrating though. I'm really excited about this. And then you just have to, look at that. You spin it and the top goes down. So that'd be easy to travel with. Cool. I can't wait to try it. All right, we have another product that I'm really excited to try. This is the Pharmacy Beauty Very Cherry Clean Cleansing Balm. This is a cherry scented version of their Green Clean Cleansing Balm that's infused with vitamin C. It's a nourishing facial cleansing balm. It's to melt away makeup, to clean your face, to get all that pollution and makeup residue off of your skin. It's supposed to take away even the boldest eye makeup and long-wearing foundation, to leave your skin hydrated and silky smooth. It retails for $34. So let's give it a sniff. It does have a little applicator to take stuff out. I think I've used some of the Green Clean stuff. And it was actually, so this is like almost like a paste to oil kind of thing, if you can see. And it does smell like cherries. It has it's almost kind of like a fakey cherry smell. Almost like maraschino cherries. But it does kind of smell good. It's kind of like an ice cream parlor from my childhood. Oh, that's crazy. So I do like the way this smells better than the Green Clean one. I felt like it was a little too, I don't know. It just had a weird smell to it. This one smells good, and so I'm happy to use it. It's a little more oily because it needs to take off all the makeup and stuff. But then you're gonna kind of wash that off when you wipe it away and all of that. So it's not something that's going to like have an oily residue necessarily. It's just going to leave your skin hydrated after you wash everything off. But essentially with a product like that, if you haven't used one, I'm fixing my top. You take some out, you rub it all over your face really good, and with that sort of kind of oil-based product, I'm trying to see what's in it. So sweet almond, fruit extract, vanilla, sunflower seed oil, turmeric. So there's a lot of different things in there. But with something like that, it really does get all of the long wearing makeup off really well. Even like mascara and stuff, boom, it's usually gone really quick and you don't have to like really scrub or anything. So excellent product, and I'm looking forward to using it because I do really love oil, kind of oil-based makeup removers to get everything off, and it still leaves my skin hydrated and not irritated, and that's really important. So I'm looking forward to that. Next, we have the Project Beauty Hair Gurt Intense Repair Yogurt Hair Mask. So this is moisturizing and repairing with yogurt protein, prebiotics, quinoa, their botanical oil blend, and shea butter to protect and repair damaged, fragile, and brittle hair. It retails for $10. This is the almond honey scent, and we're gonna see what it smells like. Okay, so it does have a thicker like hair mask texture, obviously, and it's I don't necessarily smell the honey, but I do smell the almond. There's a lot of a kind of almond oil smell. There's raspberry seed oil in here, mango seed butter, sweet almond oil, of course. It smells nice, but it is heavy on the almond. So if you're allergic to nuts or if you don't like that scent, maybe they have another scent. Anyway, I can always use hair hydration. I've been trying to do hair masks, face masks, eye masks, all that fun stuff while I've been stuck at home, and it's been really helpful. I think my hair's doing okay. It's more hydrated today because I left a mask on in the shower while I shaved and all of that stuff. It had been, oh my God, you guys, it had been so long since I did my eyebrows. I hadn't done my eyebrows in like 3 weeks. And so I was in there tweezing away. So now I feel like more myself because my eyebrows aren't overgrown. I was starting to get like kind of cave girl unibrow. No, thank you. So anyway, I'm excited to use the hair mask. And now we're going on to more kind of makeup products. Next up is the Becca Ultimate Lip Definer. It is a high-impact 8-hour long-wear lip liner that contours and defines the lips. It retails for $18, so it's a lip liner. It does have this, let's see, what is this thing? It's a dual-ended liner that comes with a built-in sharpener and pout perfecting precision tool for effortless application. Okay, so that, all right. First, let's look at the color. It's a really pretty kind of rosy, I wouldn't say rosy brown, but it's really pretty. It's a very like wearable, neutral, like lip color. Okay, so it does have a sharpener on the end. And there's like a rubber tool. I don't really know what that's for exactly. Maybe you like rub it in, like kind of feather it out. I'm not sure. I don't know what that's for. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up, look more into that. But the color is really pretty, and I have been using lip liners a lot more lately. Like I said, I'm getting older, and I just like to kind of line and define before I put my lipstick on, and it does help lipstick not feather when you lip line, and just kind of gives a little more definition. I haven't like overlined my lips yet. I haven't done that look. It's a little more high maintenance than what I would normally do, but I think for certain photo shoots, for certain events, that could be something that I do. But it's a very pretty color, so I look forward to trying it. All right, and last up we have the Hank and Henry Living in Color palette. This is visually inspired by the late 90s and early 2000s MySpace realness. Each of these eyeshadows can be worn by itself and blended out for the artist on the go. It retails for $27. Now, I have tried the sort of liquid pen, like marker eyeliner from Hank and Henry, and I really, really like it. I'd never heard of the brand until I got products from them through Boxycharm. So that's my dogs. I enjoy trying new brands and finding out about new ones. These colors are really pretty. There are a few neutrals in there, and then you've got the purple and the sort of reddish coral. There's a turquoise, there's a matte blue, which you don't see in a lot of things, and then like a darker, almost teal with turquoise sparkles. There are 5 sparkly shades and 4 mattes. I think it's really pretty. I mean, the packaging and stuff with the colors does remind me of like In Living Color and those kind of 90s, I would say like early 90s versus late 90s, but I could just be remembering things wrong because I lived through all of that. I was a teenager. So anyway, I look forward to testing these out. Actually, I'm going to swatch them on my hand and talk to you about them. And you'll be seeing up close swatches while I'm chit-chatting. So let's do that. So these are actually much more pigmented than I thought they were going to be. Like I said, I've tried the eyeliner from Hank and Henry, and I was really, really impressed with that because typically, you know, if it's a brand I haven't heard of, I don't expect much from the products. But my goodness, some of these are a little more sheer. Like I feel the darker turquoise one is a bit more sheer, but the sort of copper color is very pigmented. The turquoise one is a little bit more sheer, but the other two, the purple, well, it's a little bit lighter. It's not necessarily sheer. And then that kind of reddish coral pinky one is very pigmented also. Now the mattes are usually hit or miss with any palette. Sometimes they can be pretty chalky. Sometimes they're also really sheer, but these actually look really good. And they feel really silky. They feel smooth and nice. I am really impressed. I mean, swatch-wise, they look great. And they look great on the hand. They went on really smooth. They don't seem to be powdery or chalky at all. So, I mean, I didn't have to build up any of these. They just look fantastic. So, I mean, and that blue is really pigmented. I'm very impressed with the swatches and absolutely look forward to seeing how they apply. I am very excited. All right, now we're back with Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. If you don't know about Ipsy. They have 3 different boxes, and I know I talk about this in every video. The main one, the Ipsy Glam bag, is $10. I believe it's $10. Did it go up? Is it $15 now? Shoot, I should have looked that up. Anyway, the Glam Bag Plus is $25. And then you get full-size products. With the cheaper one, you do get samples. With Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, you get full size. And then there's the Ipsy Ultimate, Glam Bag Ultimate. It's a long name. And you get some samples and full sizes with that one, and it's $50, I think. So anyway, with all of them, you get a bag, and they're different sizes depending on which one you get. I'm not being very helpful with the information, but anyway, there'll be links to everything, and you can go check it out for yourself if you're interested. This is the bag for this one. It's a little bit bigger of like an envelope bag. It has a little snap. I need to put my paper down. Hold on. And I like the colors. I think they're pretty. And then you open it up, and it's bright, and it says Unstoppable. So I do enjoy their bags. They're cute. They have cute color combos and decor and stuff. And I mean, I have a ton, and I went through them and kind of pared it down. So I'm trying to get rid of some. But they're really handy. They come in handy. And then they usually have their add-ons and things like that, which I will talk about. But you can also get some of the bags, like the bigger bag, also if you end up liking it. So that's what's going on with that. All right, the theme for this month's Ipsy is Celebrate You, and we're going to start talking about stuff. So the first thing, ooh la la, it's the Hemp's Body Moisturizer in Sweet Pineapple. This is a wonderfully scented moisturizer with hemp seed oil. It is very hydrating, nourishing, and all of that jazz. If you haven't smelled the Sweet Pineapple, oh my goodness. Once you can go back to the store, Ulta carries Hemp's, and you can smell it, and it's amazing. This is mine and my husband's favorite lotion. We usually have a giant bottle of Hemp's in the bedroom that we put on before we go to bed. It's just nice and hydrating, because especially now with washing hands all the time, our hands are so dry. And it is just a really, really hydrating, wonderfully smelling product. They have so many different scents, and a lot of them are really, really great. And they do have like special Christmas scents. They had a like a white chocolate bread pudding or something that smelled really good. Oh, it smells so good. Anyway, Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon, actually. So it does have a little bit of a melon scent, a little bit of a pineapple. It's so good. It's tropical. It's delicious. It's wonderful. It's my favorite one. So I'm really glad I got this, because I have the little travel ones that I'll get and put them in my purse. So very excited about this, because it's very useful. All right, the next product is the Malin and Goats, if that's how you say it, Revitalizing Eye Gel. This is a multitasking eye gel with a lightweight texture that is supposed to soften lines, depuff bags, soothe irritation, and brighten up those dark circles. That is very nice if it does those things. So I'm going to, if you hear my phone, those are phone notifications coming in. It is more of a lightweight gel texture. Dogs again. I don't like the way it smells. It kind of smells like burnt plastic. Quite honestly, it can't just be me. It's gotta be. I'm putting it on a different part of my hand. No, it has a weird smell, but it has a light texture, and it does feel hydrating. So we'll see how that goes. I don't like the smell, so that's an issue, but what are you gonna do? Right, next up is this Precision Concealer Brush from a brand called Complex Culture. It is a densely packed full coverage finish, angled tip brush for an ultra precise and even application when concealing under your eyes, the sides of your nose, or the corners of your face. So if you can see it, it does have this triangle shape to it, which I think is really cool, because then you can like really get in there. You could contour your nose with it. Oh, that's like, you get in around your nose. Ooh, I like that. And it does feel really good. It is very densely packed. I haven't been showing you guys too much. But anyway, it has like a kind of a silicone rubberized feel here. I had never heard of this brand before. Before I got a brush in Ipsy for maybe December or something. I don't know if it's one that we actually talked about. But it's also a very densely packed brush. The bristles are really, really soft. And the other brush that I got, which is the first one that I've had from Complex Culture, it's for bronzer and that kind of thing. There's a little hair sticking out here. And it is freaking fantastic. I used it again today because I haven't done my makeup in 3 weeks. And I used it and I'm like, oh my God, this brush is amazing. I want all of the Complex Culture brushes. So if Ipsy has some on sale, I'm gonna buy them because the bristles are so soft, but they do a great job of just kind of applying and airbrushing out. Like with the I feel like I'm spitting a lot when I talk, I'm sorry. With the other one that I have, it applies the bronzer so well. It really does blend everything out. I feel like it works so much better than all of the other brushes I have, which is insane because I have a ton of brushes. So I'm really, really excited is my point about this brush because of the unique design of it and shape, and because I really, really love my other brush by them, and I can't wait to see what this one does. I'm so excited. The next product is Billion Dollar Brows 60 Seconds to Beautiful Brows Kit in Taupe. So this is a quickie makeover and a easy to use kit with a taupe matte powder that allows you to play with your brow shape and fill in and define your brows. So there is like a little powder foundation situation. It is a nice taupey color. It's not too dark. It doesn't look green. I end up filling in my brows with a taupe color because my hair is lighter with the highlights. This does come with a little dual-ended brush, one to kind of fill in, and then it does have a spoolie to kind of brush your brows into place. I'm interested to see how this looks on my brows because it almost seems like it might be too light, but it is kind of similar to the more universal color I have of the It Cosmetics brow powder that I use now, so it shouldn't be too bad. I like Billion Dollar Brows. I think that they have good products. I've used some of their like brow growth gel that I think worked really well. And so I'm excited to give this a go. Now we have the Yensa Super 8 Lip Oil in pink. This is a tinted oil with 8 different superfoods to supply your lips with antioxidants, nourishment, and moisture to make them feel soft and healthy. And it should be a healthy pink color. So, dang. Ugh. Sean? Yeah. Can you open this? Okay. I can't open it. It hurts. It hurt my hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Alright, so this has a very fruity, like Lip Smackers lip balm scent. It's very fruity. It's very glossy. Very oily. But it doesn't really leave a pink color at all. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's not really a color to it, but it does feel very hydrating. So I'm interested to see how that feels on the lips. You know, I'm just going to apply it right now. Who cares? Who cares? It's hard to just look in the in the camera. Hopefully I didn't get out of the lines. It feels good. It's very smooth. Tastes a little fruity. Smells nice. I definitely use products like this while I'm doing my makeup so I can keep my lips hydrated before I apply lipstick, especially when I'm going to apply a more drying lipstick. So it's definitely something I can use, but it doesn't really have a color to it, so that's not really helpful. But it's still a nice feeling gloss, and it does feel like it'll be hydrated, so hydrating, I should say. So I'm excited to use it for my sort of prepping, getting ready type of situation. Now, last up for this box before we talk add-ons is the Balm Cosmetics Auto Balm Pick Perf, because it's so hard to say picture perfect. This is for the perfect smoky eye. It has a neutral primer and matte and shimmer shades. So the balm has had a few, I think there's another one that's got eyeshadows and stuff in it, and then they also have the Auto Balm blushes. I got a sample of one of those blushes and it is freaking fantastic. I think it's the color Bourbon. I'm wearing a little bit of it right now. But it's phenomenal and it's long wearing and it's really fantastic. If you haven't tried the balm, they do have the in-stain blushes still, I think, which are one of my favorite blushes. But the Auto Balm ones are pretty good. Now, this is a little palette. It has a mirror in it. It does have this little ribbon, so this comes out, and you could use this as a little tin to carry stuff in. But it does have 5 eyeshadows. It has a primer. And then, well, are these supposed to be eyeshadows too then? So then that would be 7 eyeshadows and a primer. So let's try these out. They're very pretty colors. So I'm interested in the primer. It is more like a almost a gel to powder kind of feel to it. I think the balm has really great products. These mattes are really pretty. If you haven't tried the balm before, they have so many great products. I use them quite frequently. The Mary Luminizer highlighter is great. I love the Bahama Mama kind of bronzer as my contour color. There's a different color I use as my bronzer. They're great. They're great. They have so many great products and really fun packaging and names for things and that kind of thing. So if you haven't used them yet, I would highly recommend you try them. And they often, well, I don't say often, but at least a couple of times a year, they will have the whole website 50% off. So that's a great time to try them out, to stock up on stuff, to get a palette, whatever you're itching for. So keep that in mind. Now, this is a very wearable palette. I was wondering about the colors. I mean, everything looks really good together, but it's definitely really wearable because everything's kind of tonally the same. And that dark green is interesting. That's a color you don't see a lot. I really like the Ocean Drive brown color. It's really pretty and really wearable. I'm excited about this palette. I can't wait to put some looks together and try this out. And I love the sort of easy kind of throw it in your purse and go kind of thing. So very excited. And let me know if you guys try any balm products or what your favorite products are, what you want to try, because I really love them. They're really great. All right, so I touched on add-ons a little bit before, but every month Ipsy will have add-ons and you can get samples for $3. They have full sizes for $12 and now also $18. There's different things, different kind of levels of stuff. So this Hanali lip balm, it's a kukui nut lip balm in Island Mint. I got that. I love this company. It's very minty, so I'm excited about that. I love minty lip balms. This is one of the products that I got for $3. Hanali has a great lip scrub. They're just really hydrating, like lip products. So very excited about that. Oops, excuse me. And then the other one I got, this is the 111 Skin Brightening Vitamin C Booster Serum. I love vitamin C serums. My favorite one is when I get on Amazon. It's like $17 or something. It works fantastic and my skin is really happy with it. But I have another serum from this company that I got through Ipsy. And I think it was Ipsy. Our Boxycharm, one of those. And it's really, really fantastic. And I've also been using a moisturizer from this brand that I got in, I think it was a Boxycharm. And so when I saw this, I was really excited because the other products I've tried from the brand are really, really excellent and make my skin very happy. So vitamin C, I was like, yes, please. Haven't opened it yet and looked at it. I made sure it wasn't leaking or anything because if it's leaking, I'm going to bitch about it. But anyway, I wanted to give it a sniff and check it out. So it is a lot more liquidy of a consistency, but it feels good. And it doesn't have a scent at all. My vitamin C one that I use normally does smell citrusy, but this one doesn't have a scent. So anyway, I love this brand and I was really excited about it. Once I find brands that I really like, I want to try all the products and see how I feel about them. So very excited about that. And that's our beauty boxes. We're going to move into Weebox after I do some swatching. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is my first video filming in a really long time. I'm going to do the February boxes next. But I feel a little, a little rusty. So I hope that everything's been okay. I feel like we really pumped this out. But it is now 8:30 at night and I am hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast. So I'm trying to get this done. So anyway, moving on to Weebox in just a bit. All right, y'all, Weebox is all about Scotland. And it also comes with a little paper that has everything on it. Let's see. I think home is the theme for this month. Whether through ancestry, marriage, or just your wholehearted love of the glorious land, the Highlands evoke a sense of belonging, history, and peace. Very true. The perfect inspiration for the Scottish Highland Home Weebox. So there you go, Scottish Highland Home. All right, right out of the gate, we have handmade oatmeal oatcakes from Fife, Scotland. I've been there, you guys. I've been to Fife. So these are kind of like crumbly crackers. I have had these before, so I'm probably not going to try them on camera because I'm going to save them for something. I don't know what we've got in there at this point. I haven't made a grocery list in a while. I think the other ones that I had, we had with cheese or something. It was like a soft cheese. Anyway, they're delightful and they can be sweet or savory. Yeah, they're good on the go snacks. And I enjoy them. So we have a wee tartan purse to put anything in. Spare buttons, peppermints, bits and pieces. Apparently Scottish grannies made a house a home and they salute them with this tartan purse. So it's got a zipper on it and it's just like a little pouch you can put stuff in. I know things like this are great in my purse where I can kind of organize things, or handbags since they're calling this a purse, but lip products and band-aids, bobby pins, but there's tons. There's so many uses for this. And it's definitely going to come in handy, like all of my other little trinkets and bags and little coin purses and things like that. And of course, it's tartan, which I also love. Okay, so this next item, it has all these Highland coups on it, in all these different colors. I believe we have an apron with the same or very similar print on it, which is another thing I love about Weebox, is that they do give so many items that are actually useful, practical things, but with, you know, a Scottish flavor to them. And so we have, you know, tea towels and aprons and just all kinds of things that come in handy that are actually useful around the house. And there's so many great books. I know there's a book we're going to talk about, and I'll just show you how great the books are. And I talk about that every time there's a book, but it's true. They're such cute books. They're just so well made. Anyway, this is a nostalgic and affectionate tribute to Scottish grannies and great grannies who tirelessly scrubbed, rubbed, and chatted their way through washing day. Be green, ditch your tumble dryer, and relive the art of hanging out the wash. So I feel like this is something where you put the clippies, you know, the wooden hangers for hanging out clothes. Why can't I think of their name? You know what I'm talking about. I feel like my grandma had one of these, and so all of the little clips would be in this bag, and then when you hang your clothes out on the line, there's all your thingamajiggies, right? Now for me, I don't hang stuff out because it's raining all the time, which it would be for Scottish grannies too, wouldn't it? But anyway, something like this, I could put like grocery bags and stuff in, especially like the plastic ones, because I reuse them for all kinds of things. So I could stick those in there. They'd all be in there, and I could hang this in the pantry, and it's going to be cute. So again, something super useful, very cute, and I'm glad it's here. I mean, there's so many things you could put in it. All right, the next product, to say that food and drink are the heart of Scotland in every home would be an understatement. It's the very lifeblood of Scotland's culture and family life. So delve into your Bible and be inspired. This is the Scottish Salmon Bible. Again, the books are very well made. Even when they're smaller, they are packed with information. I do have some like Scottish food Bibles and stuff. There's even one that was just for like Burns night meals. This one is all like salmon related recipes. What is this one? Hot smoked salmon salad with apple, horseradish, and creme fraiche dressing. That sounds great. Salmon is easy to come by up here, obviously, in the Pacific Northwest. And so I feel like, especially when summer rolls around and we're eating salmon more often, this is going to be awesome. There's a lot of tasty looking recipes. Well, tasty sounding, I guess. There's some illustrations, but there's not photos. So I'm really looking forward to this. I love salmon. So, yay! All right, next up is a little notebook that has all kinds of little illustrations of Scotland and the Highlands, all the way from like Loch Ness and Aberdeen, Skye, down to Loch Lomond, Edinburgh, Glasgow. I see places I've been and things I've seen, which is really cool. It is just a notebook with lined paper in it, but again, useful, cute. Look at all of those little illustrations and stuff. I mean, come on. It's so cute. And again, so useful. I love notebooks. I love having little notebooks like this in the house that I can use. I like to use them for travel notebooks so I can jot down things about my travels, because I do end up writing about my travels on the blog, and so I like to have as much information as possible about what we did and where we went and how we were feeling and all of that. So that's definitely one that I can take next time I go to Scotland, which who knows when that will be, but I want to go back. So next up we have this kitchen coup. It is a Highland coup, and it says kitchen down here. If you can't read that from there, let me show you up close. There we go. Look how cute. So this is lovingly handcrafted by Elspeth Gardner. It is a ceramic tile, and it does have a hook on the back so you can hang it on the wall if you want to, which I will definitely do that. She has an Etsy store and a website, which I will have linked below. But also I'm going to show you this up close of other designs that she has. I love the ones down here with their hair blowing in the wind. It reminds me of when we were leaving Skye, and there's this scene I want to paint, and the hair of the goose like waving in the wind, and in this particular instance the cow was like staring out at the ocean, and it was this flash as we were driving by, and I sketched it out, and I cannot wait to paint it. It's one of the things that I want to get to during this isolation quarantine time. Anyway, these are so cute, and I'm looking forward to putting this in the kitchen. So thank you, Elspeth Gardner. So that's our last thing from Weebox. Again, I love Weebox so much because they do have cute little items. They have decor items. They have like home fragrance things. I still have my rose diffuser, excuse me, in my dressing room, and it smells fantastic. And it's just really helpful, practical, versatile, helpful items that are actually useful, and I really appreciate that about Weebox. So thank you for hanging out with me. Let me know if you've tried any of the products that we've talked about, you know, specifically more the beauty products, I guess, but let me know if you like Weebox. Do you like Scotland? Have you gotten a Weebox? Let me know. And you totally should. If you like Scotland, you should totally get a Weebox. They have great stuff. So anyway, let me know what you think. And I hope this hasn't been too crazy of a video. I feel rusty, but we're going to get back into the swing of things eventually. And I hope that you're taking care of yourself. You're staying healthy. You're staying home. And enjoying this time if you can, to, you know, get some things done around the house and reflect. I was talking to a friend the other day. It's a great time to, you know, do some inner work, reflect, work through some issues, because we all have them. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great time, you know, working on some hobbies and different things. And I hope that you're all safe and well, and not too stressed out, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Anyway, sending you guys love, and let me know how you're doing. And I will talk to you later. Bye.